Welcome to Yonkers Public Library Mindful Mondays. We are so grateful to Andrea, who is going to be leading us on our mindfulness journey today. And we're grateful for each and every one of you who are joining us today to form our wellness community. All right, Andrea.
Good, thank you, Z. And again, good morning, everyone. I see we have new people join in, so good morning to you too. So forgive me if I don't address you by your name, but I see you. So thank you for joining. And as we come together for our practice this morning, let's take a moment to settle in. Find a comfortable position where you're seated or where you may be lying down. And just notice how you're feeling right now. Again, there's no right way or wrong way. This is not a place of judgment here. It's a place of compassion. And for our practice today, I would like us to focus on cultivating that sense of compassion. And especially, self-compassion. And as we get settled for our practice, just bring your attention now to your breath. And just notice, where is it traveling? And just explore how your inhale is working this morning. Your exhale, is one longer than the other? Are they of equal length? It's just an observation for us. And as we begin with our practice, maybe you would like to set an intention this morning, what you would like to focus on. Maybe it is the compassion, the self-compassion. Maybe it is gratitude. Maybe it is joy. Maybe it's a sense of calm and relaxation, whatever it is that you would like to invite in for yourself. Maybe you would like to close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Maybe you prefer to keep them open. And if you do, just find a focus point about 3 feet in front of you. Let's see if we can ease our jaws a little bit by opening our mouth just a teeny little bit so that you have a little bit of space between the back of the teeth. And then just notice how that slight change feels differently in your neck. Let's see if we can soften the shoulders too, by letting them hang loose as loosely as we can, like a coat on a rack. Letting go of all muscular tension in that area. Having our arms and hands rest on our thighs comfortably. Palms facing upwards or downwards, whatever feels comfortable for you. And now I would like you to bring your attention to your feet. To your heels and your toes. Just notice how they're feeling. If you can feel the temperature or the fabric of your socks if you're wearing any, or the fabric of whatever surface you're touching when you're barefoot. And this morning we're going to start with some progressive muscle relaxation. So let's squeeze your feet now. Tighten them. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Then hold, 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 and then let go. Now let's bring your attention to your calves and squeeze them and tighten them. Squeeze, 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 hold, 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 and then let go. Let's bring your attention to your knees now. And if you can, squeeze them, tighten them, tighten them, tighten them, hold, 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 and then release to let go. Let's travel to your thighs now. Let's tighten you and squeeze your thighs. Tighten, tighten, tighten them. Hold, 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 and release to let go. Let's make a fist now with both hands and squeeze, 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 hold, 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 and then let the fingers flow open to release and let go. Let's do the same with our stomach. Tighten and squeeze our stomach. Squeeze, 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 hold, 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 and then release to let go. Bring your attention to your back now. Let's see if you can squeeze it by pulling the shoulders together. Squeeze, 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 hold, 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 and then release to let go. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears. Hold them up there. Hold, 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 and then let them drop. Release to let go. And let's scrunch our face. Let's squeeze our face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. And then let go to release. And just feel that sense of relaxation that has been triggered now by the releasing. Maybe you feel some tingling, maybe you feel some movement as the blood and the oxygen is flowing more actively in your system. You just notice it a little bit more now. And just tune in and listen to your heart. The way it is beating in your chest. Find that rhythm. And now I invite you to place your hands on your heart, on your chest. And just notice the weight of your hands on your body. Feel the change in temperature, how the palms of your hand feel. As they're touching your body or the fabric of your clothing or either your skin. Just notice the difference, how the back of the hands feel. You may even feel the air move. Notice the rising and falling of your chest. The beat of your heart. Maybe the warmth that is now generated in that area by touching this area. And just stay in the space for a little while. And let's see if we can breathe into this area, into this chest area, actively supporting our lungs better. Becoming aware that the lungs are also on the back of our bodies. And so that when we inhale, the air is coming in, our nose traveling down our throat, traveling down our chest, and then traveling all the way down to the side wings of our lungs. That also stretch, under the armpits and then go back to the back of our bodies. And just play with that exploration for a little bit. Inviting in all the support that is available to us through the inhale. This life-giving force of oxygen. Now I invite you to think of a moment in your life when you felt happiness or joy. And recall that moment, invite it in. Experience it by tuning in with your senses. What are the visuals? What do you see accompanying that memory? What were the elements of touch? The sounds, the smells, maybe even also some tastes. Spend a few moments basking in that memory, basking in that feeling. Stay in this space for one more minute. And this exercise actually is called Give Yourself a Gift. So whenever you need to extend some generosity to yourself, just place your hands on your heart, tune in, and then recall a joyful or a happy moment, memory, and really feel that, and really feel that, and really fill yourself with that. Now, let's bring your hands to your lower abdomen. In the same way that you connected with your heart and your chest space, let's connect with our lower abdomens. And just feel your hands on your body, the weight of them, the temperature of them, the difference of temperature between the back of your hands and the palm of your hands. Just notice how your breathing has become deeper now, and how that area is rising and falling. And now I invite you to join me as you're inhaling slowly and deeply all the way into your lower abdomen. And then hold the air when it reaches there. And then on the exhale, feel how the exhale is coming out from that lower abdomen and coming out through every pore. And with every inhale, you can imagine white and golden light or sunlight or shimmering light coming in through your nose, traveling down your throat into your chest, all the way into your lower abdomen. And it's filling yourself with this beautiful support, with the oxygen, with this vibrancy, like a shimmering light or the sunlight coming in, filling your whole being, landing in your lower abdomen. You hold it when it arrives there. And then on the exhale, you're sharing that goodness with yourself and your surrounding. Like you're blowing up a bubble or a balloon. Let's play with this for a little while. Of inhaling all the support, all this oxygen that is available to us, bringing it down through our nose, down our throats, into our chests, all the way into the lower abdomen, gathering there as you hold it. And then on the exhale, you're sharing that support and that goodness with yourself and your surroundings. Just find your own rhythm of playing with this exploration. And when your mind begins to wander, that's quite all right. Just bring it back to your breath as you're inhaling slowly and deeply all the way into your lower abdomen, filling yourself with all the support that is available to you. And then on the exhale, how you're sharing that support with yourself and your surroundings. And I'm going to be quiet for a few moments so that I can join you in this exercise. If you like, let go of that breathing pattern now. Resume your normal breath and just enjoy that space that you have created for yourself and that we have created for each other for a few moments. As one of my students likes to say, let's marinate in this. And now let's bring your attention back to your room, slowly bringing your awareness back. And to ground ourselves and to anchor ourselves in the present moment again, let's return to all our senses. And let's look around and find 5 things that we see. Now in our immediate environment, let's find 4 things that we can touch. Maybe the different fabrics of the clothing that we're wearing and our skin and our hair. Let's take a moment to identify 3 different sounds that you're hearing, and my voice doesn't count as one of them. Now let's see if you can identify 2 smells, 2 scents. And then let's see if you can identify 1 taste in your mouth. Now I would like us to explore our interconnection with everything. And just pick an item in your room and just think about how many people it took to bring that item to you. Maybe the delivery person, the person who created it, the person who packaged it. And maybe let's travel back even a little bit more and then just notice that the piece of furniture maybe in your room at one point was a tree. It's just a nice way for us to change perspective a little bit. So that's the little exploration here. And as we are about to begin our day, I would just like also to share this with you. This card today, it's called Love the Messenger. And it says, the number of messages coming into our inboxes and social feeds throughout the day and night can be overwhelming, especially now, since we have so much information coming at us. And one of the ways we can approach the constant bombardment is to think of the messages as words from actual people rather than information. Next time you open an email, take a moment to reflect on the person who wrote it, whether or not you know the person personally. Think about your shared humanity and wish them well. This short exercise before reading a message can then help you tune into the interconnected internet of people rather than the internet of information. Let's play with this for a little while. All the different messages, all the pieces of information that is coming at us now. And all the different people that are behind it. And in a spirit of compassion and kindness and our shared humanity, let's acknowledge that we're all the same and that we all wish for the same. We all want to be heard. We all want to be seen and acknowledged. We all want to be safe. We breathe the same air. We all need water. We all need food. And in closing, let's find now, in this moment, in your environment, 5 things that you're grateful for. And I'm going to give us a minute to acknowledge that, to tap into the sensation of gratitude. And don't forget to also extend gratitude to yourself for showing up this morning, for joining us in this practice together. For giving you this gift for yourself. for inviting the sense of calm into your day and into your life. And I've been playing actually with the word calm and what it can stand for. So I actually came up with 2 versions and maybe see which one resonates the most with you. So I identified for myself that calm stands for courageous action for loving myself. But this morning, I was also thinking that the C can also be replaced with compassion. So by inviting calm into our day and into our lives, actually, it is a compassionate action for loving myself. So that's something to play with. And then let's bring some movement back by slowly wiggling our fingers and our toes. Maybe swaying our arms and our hands and our bodies, whatever feels good to you. Your body knows best what it needs. Maybe you want to stretch. Maybe you want to do a stretch and yawn. Whatever feels good for you right now. Maybe do some shoulder rolls. Maybe gently move your head from side to side. Do a few nods. Do a few no's. Maybe give yourself a smile. Remember, it takes 20 seconds to smile for us to change the neural cocktail in our brain to make us feel better. So give yourself the gift of a smile. Maybe take a moment to remember the intention that you set for your day at the beginning of your practice. What you would like to experience for your practice today. Maybe see how you can carry that intention out to the day. Because our practice is not just when we come together to practice. Our practice also seeps into our everyday life and into our everyday interactions with ourselves and with each other. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. And Z.
Thank you, Andrea from Thrive Reiki. Thank you, Yonkers Public Library, for making this possible for us to be together in this virtual space, together but apart. And I wish everybody a beautiful day.
Yes, thank you all.